will join us. Yay! Okay, let's do it. Have your roll ready. Gonna do the whole body in 30 minutes. Okay, let's do this. If you have any questions, please ask them and I reply as soon as I finish, I promise. It's difficult for me to see. Okay, so feet parallel, roll in front of you. Hands on the roller, let's just roll the shoulders. As we inhale, get all the tension out from last night. And reverse the shoulders. Long neck. Imagine your head is pulled towards the ceiling. Pelvis is neutral. Inhale here, exhale. Flex your spine from the neck all the way through and then flatten it. Here feel all the stretch in the shoulders, in your arms. Bend one leg after the other. One more on each side. Bend both knees. Flex your spine, this time from the sacrum to the lower back, middle back, and the neck last. Once more. Inhale and exhale. Flex your spine, starting from the neck to the middle back, the lower back, and then flatten. Move the roller a little bit and straight arms. Feel the stretch, try to push your chest down, and at the same time flex one leg and straighten the other one. Now both legs bend and come back, flexing your lower back, middle back, upper back, all the way. Excellent. Now place the roller on top of one foot. Other arm to the side, and we go to the side. Tap and lift. Working your balance here. Stabilizing your trunk with your abs. So press your belly button in and up. Shoulders away from the ears. Long neck. We want a good posture here. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. Now changing just the hand, keeping the roller on the same foot, and lift, tap, and lift, and tap. Lift, and tap. And now we change and we combine both. We're still balancing. This is a challenge. But it was so important that you work your deep muscles. Balance is everything. You build it. These are the muscles closest to the bones. You need to know that 80% of the people over 80 fracture bones because of lack of balance. So you need to get that in place early. Last one. And down. Shake your legs. And now let's take the roller. Same leg, still the same leg. And send it back onto the side. See if you can stay there for a few seconds. And lift to the front, bending the knee and sending the leg back. Let's do this 6 times. 2. Focus on the movement. That's one thing with Pilates, you need to focus on what you're doing, on the muscles, on their activations. You can't think of anything else. Connecting your brain, your neurons to your movement. 2 more. That standing leg is burning. Just working those deep muscles. Last one. And come back. Shaking your legs. And let's do the other leg. So, gently putting the roller and to the side. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. Using your abs as stabilizers. Lowering your shoulder blades. And tap and lift. Tap and lift. Making sure you're breathing. Don't hold your breath. And lift and lower. Changing. Tap and lift. Across. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. No arching of the back. Relaxed shoulders. Long neck. And now we change. Slowly but surely. If you need to hold on to something, do so until your muscles get stronger. And lift. And lift. And lift. One more. And down. Shaking your legs. Keeping the roller on the same leg. And slowly lean forward. Make sure you use your abs. That your head is aligned with your spine. Looking straight onto the mat. You want your chin parallel to the wall in front of you. And now we come back. Lift and lower. Oops. I'm about to lose my balance. As soon as you disconnect, that's it. You can fall. You will notice you might have a leg that is weaker than the other, and that's why you do Pilates. You want to establish a balance between right and left. We all dominant, so you want to close that gap. 2 more, and 1. That standing leg is burning. Stay with me, it's almost over. 1 more. And down, shaking your legs. So place the hands on the roller, lift the heels, and down, left and down. And lift the heels, and down, and down. 3 more. Keep your abs in. And 2. And 1. Keep the heels lifted. See if you can bend your knees. So knees together. Pressing gently. Keeping the heels up. And up. And heels down. Heels up. Bend the knees. Try to keep your back straight. Shoulders away from the ears. Extend the legs. And lower the heels. And again, lift the heels. Bend the knees. Press them gently. Feel your inner thigh muscles. Keep your arms straight. Lift and lower. 4 more. And up. And lower the heels. And lift. 3 more. Slowly bending the knees, pressing them against each other. We want to feel all the muscles of the leg. 2 more. Keeping the heels up, pressing the feet and the knees against each other. And up and down. Last one. Lift and bend. Now stay in this position. Don't put all your weight on the roller. Your weight is on your toes. And now we pulse, pulse, and pulse. Pulse while you squeeze your knees against each other. It's burning. Keep your head aligned with your spine. 3 more, 2 more, it's shaking. 1 more. Come up and lower the heels. Excellent. Now, let's open the legs to the side. Let me put it in front. Inhale here and exhale. Bending the knees, lifting the heels. Come up, lower the heels. Bend the knees, lift the heels. Come up and lower. Lift, up, and lower the heels. Make sure you squeeze your abs. As you do this, you want to avoid compensation. Relax your shoulders. No tension in the neck. You're working your legs. Try to keep your arms straight. And lift, and up, and down. The roller is only here to stay, for you to stay in balance. Nothing else. Don't put all your weight onto the roller. The legs have to work. Down, lift, up. Now let's reverse. Keep the heels lifted. Bend the knees. Lower the heels and up. Lift the heels, bend the knees, lower the heels and up. Lift the heels, bend the knees, lower the heels and up. 4 more. Down and up. So reversing the movement. Heels down and up. 2 more. Down and up. 1 more. Now we stay here. Keep the heels lifted. And we pulse. 2, 3, and 4. Relax your shoulders. Top of the head reaching the ceiling. 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower the heels and come up. Very nice. Place the roller on the side. Side bend. Feel a stretch in all the side of your body. Place the roller in front and flex forward. Keep your arms straight. Your back should be straight. As long as you feel a stretch in your shoulders, in the front of the body, you're good. Come up, change to the side, side bend. And come up. Awesome. Let's move onto the mat. So feet parallel at the back of your mat. Roller at the front, arms straight, and let's flex the spine. Bend one leg after the other. Feel a stretch behind your legs, stretching your shoulders. Keep your head aligned with your spine, so you don't want it hanging down. You want the muscles that hold your head to be active. Those are postural muscles. Now pause on the side of the straight leg. You're going to rotate. Inhale, come back. Swap the legs. Side of the straight leg, rotate. You want your rib cage to rotate. Try to keep your hips in front of the mat. I know it's difficult. Let's change again. Spine rotations are so good for the body. They're sort of like internal showers. Once more, swap the legs. Rotate on the side of the straight leg. Inhale and exhale. Other side. And back. Now, see if you can place your hands and roll away. Now, knees down. Let's place the roller underneath the ankles and have the O4 position. Make sure your wrists are underneath your shoulders and your knees are underneath your hips. And now, let's move the spine. Flexion, look at your belly button. Extension, look forward. But don't throw your head back so much. You want the shoulders away from the ears. Imagine your head as the last vertebra. You want your head to follow the spine. Exhale, flex. Inhale, extend. Here you want to feel what your back is doing. Do you feel that your vertebrae are moving one after the other? Do you feel they're moving in one block? You want to move your spine every day. There's so many muscles in there. Inhale and exhale, last one. And inhale. Now, in neutral, so little curve on the lower back, no arching, no rounding between the two, and you look over your shoulder and over the other one. At every class, we do all the movements of the spine. There are 4. And last one. Very nice. Now take one hand, place it behind your head and open. This could be a tough one. We want, so now tap the elbow to the other elbow and lift again. We do this 3 times. We want the rib cage to move. Tap and back. Other side. And behind the head. And we open. So I've got a mild scoliosis, so one side is always going to be different than the other. But I'm trying to gently keep my mobility. You don't want to force too much on anything. Sorry, that was 4 times. Awesome. Now let's go on to the forearms and lift the knees up, going into a plank position. Stay there for a few seconds. Make sure your elbows are underneath your shoulders. Otherwise, your shoulder will be in too much tension, and you could hurt yourself. So keep that alignment. Now let's go forwards and back. Just a little movement, forwards and back. Don't go too much out of alignment with your shoulder. Squeeze your belly button in and up. Keep your head aligned. Let's do 5 more. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Knees down. And sit on your heels. Stretch. Big inhale. And exhale. Now let's go to the side. Now place one foot on top of the other. Keep the same alignment and lift your hips up. Arm up or hand behind the head. It's up to you. And go. Tiny movement. Forwards and back. It's even smaller because here you don't want to injure your shoulder. Tiny movement. You can either do that or stay still. It's up to you. 3 and 2 and 1 and down. Now let's sit as a mermaid. Place the hand and stretch. 2 more times. Keep your head aligned, long neck. Let's place the roller on the other side. Do the exact same thing. So top leg to the front, forearm and elbow underneath the shoulder. Inhale here and exhale, lift the hips up, arm up or behind the head, and tiny movement, and 3, doesn't even look like I'm moving, and 5, and 6, press away from the mat. You have muscles here that hold you, the lats, the pecs, shoulder muscles, so don't let yourself collapse, but lift. And 3, and 2, and 1. Hips down, bend your knees, hand on the roller, and side bend. And last one. Awesome. Now let's sit on the roller. Have your hands on the mat. Lift one leg at 90 and the other leg at 90. So here, don't let yourself collapse. You can't see my back very well. Just going to tuck my shirt. That's it. If this doesn't feel comfortable, have your hands on the side, pointing to the side. Here, we squeeze the belly button in, have your chest open, and we tap and lift. Tap and lift. Squeezing your abs as much as you can. Here, we're working the deepest of the ab muscles. As your leg moves, your lower back wants to arch. You're going to prevent that arching by squeezing your abs. Don't forget to breathe. Don't hold your breath. One more on each side. And last one. Awesome. Feet down. Now let's lie down. Have the roller under the feet. Arms alongside the body. Inhale here, exhale, lift the hips up. Straight away, you feel your hamstrings and your glutes activated. Try to lengthen your lower back by tucking your pelvis so you don't arch in your lower back. Inhale here and exhale. Articulate the spine down. Extend the legs. Circle the ankles and back. Bend the knees again and lift the hips up. Articulate the spine. Starting by the coccyx, the sacrum and the lower back, vertebra by vertebra. Keep your knees aligned. Your feet should have your 1 fist separation between them. Same thing for the knees. Feet are pointing forward. Inhale here and exhale. Articulate the spine, vertebra by vertebra. Extend the legs. Circle the ankles and back. Bend again and lift. So first we tuck the pelvis, we lift the sacrum and edge vertebra, one after the other. Inhale here and exhale. Let's pulse the hips up to the ceiling. Squeeze your abs. Squeeze your butt. Squeeze your pelvic floor. Every time you pulse. And 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. You might have been cramping here. If that's the case, straighten your legs. And circle your ankles. Now let's place the roller behind the sacrum, behind the hips, and extend the legs. Extend the arms. Feel a stretch in the front of your body, the front of the hips especially, your hip flexors. Straighten your legs. Feel a stretch here, the front. But also your abs. Now hold the roll onto the side. Lift the legs at 90 and all the way up. Lower the legs. Feet against each other. Knees against each other. And lift. And lower. So here, don't let your back arch. Try to relax your shoulders and your neck. Just look at the ceiling. Look at the legs as well. Are they in the middle? Are they more to the side? If they are, put them back in the middle. You want to move as aligned as possible. Last one. And now lift and circle. Separate the legs and do circles. It's up to you whether you want to do big circles or small circles. What you will feel eventually is the hip muscles. So muscles all around the hip attached to the legs are working so hard, you will feel them. And now reverse the circle. Lower the legs, open to the side, and back. And four more. And 3. And 2. And 1. Excellent. Now, one knee to the chest, one leg straight, the front. See if you can straighten it, but it doesn't really matter. What you must feel is the stretch behind the leg. Now leg to the side. Hold with one hand. Try to have your hips on the roller, otherwise you won't feel a stretch. Now bend slightly and send the leg onto the other side. And look in the opposite direction to feel the stretch in your glutes, in your lower back. And change. And extend. We have 3 minutes left. We will do some more abs. Send the leg back. Awesome. Now, feet on the floor. Lift the hips up. Remove the roller. Place the roller on top of your feet and your hands are just across. This looks like nothing, but it's a killer for the abs. Now press gently the roller against your feet and the feet against your hands and feel what's happening. Your abs are working so hard. Make sure your lower back is not arching. It should be either in neutral, or if you struggle with that, so with a little space, if you feel you're working your back, just print it onto the mat. Now extend one leg and the opposite arm. Keep pressing. Keep pressing. Don't let your back arch. And back. And do the other. Swap. Don't arch your back. Squeeze your lower back onto the mat if you have to. Squeeze your abs. And back. 3 more on each side. Keep pressing. And back. This feels like a plank, but we're on our back. Such a very efficient exercise. And keep pressing. And back. And again, press. And back. And press. And back. Last one. And and back. Take the roller on top of your knees and stretch. Go from right to left, massage your spine. Now place the roller between your feet. The legs can be either straight or bent. Arms to the side, and we gently go to one side. So one hip is lifting. At this point, when you want to bring the legs back to center, you squeeze your abs as if the movement came from there. And oops. Oopsie. Obviously you need to hold the roller, otherwise it doesn't work. Inhale and exhale. Squeeze, bring it back to center. Inhale and exhale. Squeeze it back to center. When you go to the side, make sure your shoulder blades stay anchored onto the mat. Otherwise, you're not working your internal obliques, you're working other muscles. And exhale, bring back to center. Last one, inhale and exhale, bring back to center. Grab the roller, hug your knees and the roller, massage your spine from right to left. It's 15, we have a few seconds left. Let's finish with back extension. Of course, there's so many exercises we could do, but we only have half an hour. Inhale here, so hands on the roller, palms facing each other. Open the legs to the width of the mat. Inhale here and exhale. Just for now, move the shoulder blades. Shoulder blades up to your ears. Shoulder blades down to your back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. At the same time, press your pubic bone and hip bones against the mat. That way you have a neutral pelvis and a relaxed lower back. Now, shoulders away from the ears as you exhale. Keep your shoulder blades down to your back and now lift the head and the chest. Squeeze your belly button in. You don't want to have your lower back into hyperextension, so you're protecting your lower back. Exhale, come back. Inhale, shoulder blades down, and we lift the head and chest. Last one. Inhale, shoulder blades back, and you lift. Inhale here, and exhale down. Now that's it, that's the end of the class. Let's come up, flex your feet, lift your knees up. Your feet are parallel, we lean forward. Bend one leg after the other, finishing up as we started. Rotation onto the side. Make sure you use your abs to protect your lower back from over twisting. Back to center. Have your knees bent and come up vertebra by vertebra from the lower back through the middle with the head last. Good job. Well done. You did it. Fantastic. Bye bye. Hein? Bonne journée.
Salut, toi aussi.
Ciao.